The last thing I want to show you is how to publish your data to a chart. For example, a bar chart. This can be a nice visualization of your analysis that you can then share with others. In LAE, these are called inflow reporting nodes and can be found in the inflow reporting category of the library. So what I want to do with my graph is take the charges without payments lookup node and do a count of missing payments by date. Then I want to find out which dates have more than one missing payment. From there, I will take my results and place it in a bar chart. Let's do that. The first step is getting a count of missing payments by date. While I can do that in an AgEx node using the group count function, I'm going to use a histogram. Not only does a histogram node do a count without having to use BrainScript, but it automatically sorts the data by highest count for me. The field I want a count of is transaction date. Now I run this node. If I take a look at the BRD viewer, I see my count by transaction date. Next, I want to pull out all the dates that have more than one missing payment. I can do that within a filter node. I do want to omit all fields, but only where the count is greater than 1. Now I name and run this node. If I take a look at the BRD viewer, I see only those records with more than one count. Last, I want to place these records in a bar chart. When configuring the bar chart and many of the other inflow reporting nodes, you will need to fill in the following fields: chart title, x-axis, and y-axis. Now I run this node. Most inflow nodes you use will have 3 output pins. The first, or prepared data pin, displays the data used to prepare the chart. The second, or chart data pin, displays the chart data as text. The third, or chart pin, displays the pictorial chart. However, when I take a look at the third pin, something doesn't seem right. It should have bars and not lines. When using the inflow reporting nodes, only certain data types will work when creating the charts. As you create the chart, either an error message will appear indicating which field has produced the error, or the chart will appear incomplete, as is the case with mine. As such, you may need to use a filter node to convert the data types prior to running the chart. One common data type that can cause an error is the date data type. As such, you may need to convert the dates back to a string for the graph to work, which is exactly what I'm going to do for my graph. Going back to my filter node, I'm going to override the transaction date field to a string data type. What data type will allow me to make this conversion? Correct, the string data type. Then rerun my node. Now I can rerun my bar graph. And when I take a look at the third, or chart pin, I get the chart I am looking for. And that is how you can use the inflow reporting nodes to create visual representations of your analysis. I have officially finished my analysis, and therefore my graph.